Hey y'all, I know it's been a while. I think June 20th was the last one I did. Had quite a bit of stuff going on last almost 3 weeks now. Hurricane Laura came in. Been trying to help some people with some supplies, whatnot. Still making runs to the Northeast. Just want to talk about the rescue real quick. Today we took in 4 dogs. Strays from the storm. People evacuating, just leaving them. They just up and left them. We did have one the night of the storm. Somebody did left theirs tied to a spike in the ground. For the night of the storm, we did go get him. Fortunately, I didn't have much choice but to give the dog back. They do know that I'll be checking on them amongst some other people. So there's that. If you do have any kind of supplies that anybody would need, whether it be just power out, no water, or their homes have been completely destroyed, get in touch with me. We'll find out what area you're closest to, and we'll point you in the right direction. I know we've got a place in Sulphur that's a drop point for supplies. There's a place in Lake Charles, drop point. We got us and Rose Pine. There's quite a few places coming out of New Orleans, Baton Rouge area, Houma, around there bringing supplies up. Anything, water, canned goods, perishable items, that they can keep without having to be refrigerated. Water, I would suggest the cases of water for human consumption, and the gallon jugs if they have pets. Just a whole lot easier to do that. You don't go through as much, through as many bottles, don't have the trash. Some places the trash isn't running yet. So if you got any of those supplies, get them, reach out to us. We'll get you pointed in the right direction to the closest drop point to you. We go up and we make our transport runs. We take 20 east over to Birmingham, towards Atlanta, up to Knoxville, and then we hit 81 going up north into Pennsylvania. If you're on that route, you have supplies that you would like us to bring back down, just let us know, and we'll make arrangements as close as possible to that route. We'll pick them up on the way back. That way we don't have dogs on the trailer. We'll have more room to put them. Let's see, about 4 days after the storm, we had a group out of Washington, Angie Decchio Green, sent some of her ladies down with a horse trailer full of dog food. We took in about 6,000 pounds of dog food. Most of that was given away to people that really needed it. A couple communities took some in. Other local rescues around here that still kept their dogs during the storm. We went through probably about 3,000, 4,000 pounds of that in the first 4 days. We've gotten more in since then. My last trip up north, I did ask them for water. We come back with probably 600-700 pounds worth of water. Doesn't seem like a lot, but it's going to get somebody out of a bind, somebody who hasn't had fresh water to clean with. There was a boil advisory for our parish. Those of you not in Louisiana, it's the same thing as the county. A lot of people are doing without. Lake Charles is still without power, still without water. So they've got a few more weeks before that comes back on. Hopefully not, but they do. We got people as close as just a couple miles away from me that are still out of power and no water. We're hoping to help them out tomorrow. We'll just have to see. We'll have to take it from there. Rescue's doing good. We're still taking in dogs. We've got quite a few of them now, actually. hit us up on the page. It's Bobby's Heart Rescue on Facebook. Look us up. All the pictures are on there. The new dogs are on there. There are some posts on there that show some of the other ones that we've adopted out already. Just getting updates from them. Check us out. Follow the page. Support us. And when I say support us, I mean support us any way you can. Whether that's money, whether that's supplies that we actually use for the dogs. Anything is appreciated. Any dollar amount is appreciated. 100% of that goes to the dogs in some way or another. Usually it's vet bills. We do get them all vetted, get them treated if they need be, and get them fixed before they go to their adoptive homes. If you go on the page, you'll see them all. Jimmy's got them posted. I think I posted a couple times on them, but they're there. Transporting. Since probably the last weekend in May, I haven't had a weekend home yet. Our transports normally last 3 to 4 days. We're usually back Sunday night. Leave out on Thursday, sometime Thursday. We make our runs. We go up there, drop the dogs off, come right back. Usually the following day after we get back, we clean the trailer out, get our supplies back up in it, new blankets, that sort of thing. And we make another run. Like I said, we haven't stopped since May. Been running every weekend. Maryland, Connecticut, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. Just brought one back from North Carolina. So we are extremely busy. We are trying to get another vehicle for transport where we can accommodate more people, get more dogs out of the state, and get them shuttled to us before we leave on the bigger transports. We can also use that second vehicle, just depending on what it is. More likely, if it's a van or a bus, small bus, we can use it to shuttle supplies down in Lake Charles, down to Sulphur, around the immediate area. So we're looking to do that. I wasn't going to save it for later, but I won't. No sense in it, really. We are waiting on a new trailer. It's a little bit bigger. Not much. It's 4 foot. 4 foot doesn't seem like it's bigger, but that's going to let me put about 6 to 8 more kennels in it, which means we can move more dogs. Just like from the beginning, like I've said, that we won't cram dogs in there just to make an extra buck. We're not going to do that. Normally during the summer months, we start out at anywhere from 10 to noon. It's already 100 degrees. So that's our biggest issue. The new trailer will be insulated. All the electrical will be off the floor. Be up toward the ceiling. We'll have, I think we got the 50 amp breaker box in it. 2 roof units, all off 12 volt system. So hopefully we're not going to have any issues with it. I can't remember if I got heat in it. If I didn't, it's not a big deal. Don't freak out. But we can fix that real easy. So we're hoping the new trailer comes in pretty quick. We can get to using it, park the old one, get it fixed up, and what we'll do with that is use it for events. We'll still have a few kennels in there, but not many. Over half of them will come out, what's in there right now. We'll use it for events. Still leave a couple kennels in there to take the dogs we got. It'll still be air conditioned, but it'll also leave us room to transport larger loads of supplies. So whether it be a hurricane, supplies to rescues, or supplies to churches, it doesn't matter. But we're going to have it set up for a dual purpose, and not really just restrict it to just dogs. We'll get it working for hopefully by next year. We'll have it set up the way we want. Hopefully next year we'll have at least 2 more vehicles. The problem with getting vehicles is what right now I got a bus sitting out there right now. I don't have anybody to work on it. I'm not a diesel mechanic by any means. If you do have some diesel experience, want to come over and take a look at it. Right now it runs about 40-45 miles an hour, won't go any faster. Not really sure what's wrong with it. You know, by all means, if you want to come take a look at it, you know, come help us out. You know, we'll see what we can do. Definitely want to get that running. We can put as many kennels in there as what we can in the trailer we have now. That'll be a huge plus. Also looking to get a van. So, that's where we're at right now. Do have a lot of stuff going on right now. We'll be leaving out again here shortly in a few days. Storm relief is, excuse me, storm relief is still going on. Will be going on for probably the next 2 months until people get to more permanent places if they've lost everything. I know quite a few people personally in rescue that have lost everything. Homes destroyed. Definitely can't live in them, you know, without having to rebuild. So that's where we're at. A lot of the people outside of Louisiana don't know much about the storm. That storm came in and pretty much wiped out Cameron, Louisiana. From what I hear and what pictures I've seen, there's nothing left down there. That came in with a good bit of storm surge. I think it was 150 plus mile an hour winds. The storm came up through Lake Charles. Winds were still at 150 plus. We talked to one of the rescues down there. Talked to one of their neighbors. One of his friends had instruments set up. When the winds come through their neighborhood, it was sitting at 152 miles an hour. They were surprised that that everything stayed intact. Trees. There's probably, just in the few places that I've seen, probably 1,000 trees. Most of them uprooted. That's a lot of damage. It starts falling over power lines, taking out transmission towers like it's nothing. We saw metal poles in Lake Charles that were just bent over. Looked like you took a straw, just bent it between 2 of your fingers. People down there need help. They need everything, any kind of supplies you can imagine. Food, water, hot meals. If you're local or can get to be local, a lot of people are coming out of East Texas and Mississippi. Preparing food at their homes, coming over, cooking it, and giving out meals. So we got a store right not even a mile away that's doing that. They're giving out about 300 meals a day. So there's people that are helping us. Fortunately, our governor's not. The hurricane did come in, make landfall. Still, as far as Lake Charles, is a Cat 4 hurricane. I think what I saw was 7 miles an hour short of being a Cat 5. If that gives you any idea. We got another one coming in. It's supposed to go east of Louisiana. And our lovely governor has already got everybody down there in New Orleans and Baton Rouge waiting on a disaster. That hurricane's supposed to hit landfall at a Cat 2. Nowhere near what Laura was. I wasn't here for Rita. Everybody I talked to that was here for Rita said Rita was bad. The people that stayed here for Laura said it was twice, if not 3 times as bad as what Rita was. The amount of damage around it's eye-opening. Pretty surreal when you start driving through a major city in your state, and it's just tore up. Power lines down, poles down, people lost their homes, trees. The trees is probably what amazes me the most. The amount of trees that are down, they're not broke off. Some limbs are. Pine trees, obviously, they twist and break off pretty easy. I'm talking about 6, 7, 8 foot across oak trees, uprooted. You know, you're talking about a 100, probably 150-year-old tree that is now no longer. We didn't have any damage to the house. We were fortunate. We got a couple trees down on our property, nothing major. Did have one blocking us in, but we got it cut up the next day, and so we can get in and out. You know, I haven't said a whole lot about our place just because I know so many people that weren't as fortunate. They lost everything, everything they own, their kids' clothes, you know, their toys, their pictures, everything that was in the house was gone. Yeah, so if you can, most people that are on the transport page, y'all know the route we take. We've done it for the last year and a half, almost 2 years. If you got supplies that you think somebody will use down here, by all means let us know. We'll bring it back with us. Last 2 trips up there, we've done just that. Last trip we brought water. The trip before that we brought dog food. Whatever you got, we'll bring it back. Sorry about that. Got in this morning at about 4:30 from this run. Went to bed at 6:30. Waited up till Catherine got home and I saw a message from her. She's my other driver. I went to bed at 6:30. Woke back up at 8:30. Cleaned the trailer out. Cut the grass. Went and took in 2 more dogs. Helped set up vet appointments. Been a busy day. I'll sleep pretty good tonight. I'll get back up and do it all over again tomorrow. So, sorry it's been a while since I've been on. We'll try to get back on it and try to do one every week. Supplies, if you got any, send them down. Get a hold of us on the rescue page or the transport page, either one. Lots of people will respond to you. If I don't, there's a list on both pages of what a larger group needs. They're one of the major drop points down there in Lake Charles. Now they're collecting more of household items, cleaning supplies, mops, buckets, bleach, that sort of thing. You can spare it, get a hold of us. We'll bring it back down. We'll make sure that it gets there. Those of you in our immediate area, we do have dog food here. We've got water. We've got cases of water. We've got gallon jugs of water. We'll get it to you if we can. That is not guaranteed. Probably you're going to have to come get it. It's just me and Jimmy here taking care of the dogs. Cindy Bailey and Walt, they come up and help me with the trailer. So we do still have a lot of stuff going on, along with trying to get supplies. So if you got them, let us know. We'll get them down there, or over there, or up there, depending on where they need them at. Or we'll take them to a bigger group, and they can distribute it out as needed from them. So if you got it, send it. Let us know. We'll come pick it up. Keep supporting us. Join the page. Join the transport page. It's Bobby's Heart Freedom Ride Transport. We are now LLC. I've still got to finish up the paperwork on that, or actually get some more stuff done on it. We're sitting at about 200,000 miles of transport right now. I've only been doing it for less than 2 years. So if you want to drive, let me know. Hit me up on the page. If you want to be a helper, same thing. If you want to volunteer for the rescue, go on the rescue page and get a hold of Jimmy. She does need help. We've got our own dozen dogs, plus the 6 now that we have in foster in our house. Currently don't have any fosters, so if you feel that you could foster for us, let us know. We do have a couple We have 2 dogs that are going to be going to Vermont to Just Chick. So that'll be 2 out once I get my truck back. Any donations will be accepted. Again, whether it's money or, you know, dog bowls, kennels. We're in a need for kennels right now. I got to start replacing the ones that are in the trailer. Collars, martingale collars, leashes. We need all that stuff. So blankets. We need blankets too. That's what we use in the kennels for transport. So if you got any of that stuff, hit us up. Join our page. Join this page. Subscribe to it. Like it. Share it. And need to get more members on here. I'm going to come back and start doing more videos. So and we'll get them back rolling again. So I appreciate everybody's support. Thank you for following us on Facebook. I'm hoping by the end of the month we're going to have a website up and going. So we've got it. The only thing I got to do is just get with Sean Metcalf, go over a few minor details, and get it paid for and turn it on. So we're looking at that too. Now, again, appreciate y'all's support. Join us, like us, share us, help us, volunteer, all that stuff. So appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night. If you are in Louisiana, you are in one of the areas that is affected, let us know if you need something. We'll do our best to get it to you. If we have it, we'll bring it to you. If you're down there at Lake Charles, we'll get it to somebody that can get it to you. Just let us know. We're here to help anybody and everybody. So, thank y'all. Later.